Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is boy Sam from Armada Trading here, and today we're looking at AMC again. I know Josh did a video on this yesterday, however I wanted to give my 2 cents on it because this stock is about to explode. Yes, you heard it here first. AMC is looking phenomenal right now, and as you saw, there was a massive price increase from the $10 mark all the way up to almost $15. It didn't quite hit 15, but it almost hit $15. It peaked at $14.87. That's over the last 2 days of trading, which is insane. And I'm so happy for this stock. And my portfolio is looking very, very juicy right now. With that being said, if you haven't already, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the short interest. And we're going to be giving you a better understanding of the short squeeze, the gamma squeeze. And we're also going to be covering some recent news that just came out very recently. That being said, let's get on with the video. Before we get into today's video, I just want to say that I'm in no way, shape or form a financial advisor, and please take anything I say with a pinch of salt. I'm simply a university student studying business and management, and that is all. Stocks are battlefields. Be sure to do your own research, your own due diligence before entering into the battlefield. I can only scout the battlefield for you, however, I cannot fight the battle for you. With that being said, let's move on. Now, what is going on right now with AMC, and what is the graph suggesting? Now, the fundamentals of the stock market is we have currently seen a double point graph. It's a double top graph. So what's probably going to happen is we're going to see a bit of a red day today, but that is nothing to worry about. It is simply just the way the stock market moves. So as you see, there is a double top up here. You see where it went down a little bit and then went back up, and it's going to go down, and I can see it going down a tad bit more. But then what we're going to start seeing is we're going to see it create a new level of support around this $12 mark. And what I think is going to happen is we're going to start seeing that increase again. And I reckon we could actually breach $15 in the next couple days, which is going to be absolutely amazing. But you all may be wondering, is this the gamma squeeze? Now, I do not think at all that this is the gamma squeeze. There's a very, very small percent of me thinking that it could be a very, very marginal gamma squeeze. But in all honesty, I don't think this is the gamma squeeze, because not many call options actually did expire on Monday when this actually increased. There were a few that expired, right? But there wasn't a vast amount. So as you can see on your page right now, on Friday, there is supposed to be sort of like a quadruple witching. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's basically, it refers to a date in which derivatives of stock index features, stock index options, stock options, and single stock features expire simultaneously. So what that means is a lot of stock options expire on a specific day, and that's because there is a lot of people who have set their contracts to expire on that specific day. Now, I thought I'd just do a quick jump cut just so you all knew exactly what I was referring to when I was talking about quadruple witching. So we'll now move over to Moomoo again. Now, moving more into the fundamentals of how to analyze the price action of AMC. As you can see, when we saw this big increase on the Monday, you could see that there was a lot of volume coming into the market. There was a lot of hype around the stock. And as you know, AMC Mondays does drive the price up every single Monday. Like, it's been a while since we've had a Monday where we haven't seen at least some positive action within AMC, because we just get a lot of volume. And that is probably due to sites like Wall Street Bets hyping up the stock over the weekend, so it gets people excited for it during the upcoming week. Now, do I think AMC is done there? Not a chance, not a chance. AMC right now, we are in such a strong position as retail investors. Honestly, we have these hedge funders, we have all of these shorters on strings right now, because they have to buy back these shares. We have basically overbought their shares, and because they shorted these shares to try and cover themselves, we are now in the power position. We're in the ultimate power position, really, to just hold our stock, and they won't be able to do anything about it. They're going to have to buy it back at some point. Their borrow fee rate, I believe, right now. So, actually, very interestingly, Finto have currently reported that AMC's short volume ratio is 18%. Now, this doesn't really make sense to me, because we haven't seen a buyback with the shares. We haven't seen the hedge funders covering their positions, really. Like, I cannot see why the short volume ratio is currently 18%, and I think Fintel may be manipulating some numbers, but that's just that's just me pushing something out there. It's not. I don't mean it to like have any like actual substance behind it. I don't have any evidence about it, but to me this doesn't make sense. The fact that the short shares available is 7 million. Actually, 7 million in the grand scheme of things isn't that much, because the actual market, like the amount of shares available on the market, as you see here, the market volume is 125 million. So 7 million in the grand scheme of things isn't a large amount. It's a fair amount, but it's not a large amount. But the short borrow fee rate is currently 1.69. Now, a couple of days ago, the short borrow fee rate was reported at, I think it was over 5%. So I'm not really sure what's actually going on here. And I can sort of see a little bit of manipulation coming in, because I cannot see why the stats are saying this, personally. And to be perfectly honest as well, we're doing well. From what I can see in terms of the volume actually right now, hold on, let me quickly change it over. The volume right now suggests that we are buying more than we're selling, which is a very good thing. Now, yesterday we did see a big sell-off, funnily enough, but that could have been just some people who wanted to sell their positions at the $15 mark. Some people are swing trading AMC like hell, because, you know, it's quite a good stock to swing trade because it's so volatile right now. But, you know, I wouldn't suggest swing trading, because if you are to miss the rocket ship that is going to happen eventually, right, it's not going to be good news for you. It's not, right? So, you know, always be careful if you're swing trading, because you can lose money very quickly. And, you know, you may miss when the squeeze or the gamma squeeze potentially might happen. So, you know, always do your own due diligence. And, you know, I would only suggest swing trading if you are a very experienced trader, because, you know, you don't want to lose money through AMC. And, you know, my goal here is to try and help you all make money. So I would not be doing a video about AMC if I did not see potential within the stock. Now, what you all have to remember as well is AMC is likely to have a short squeeze. Now, I know the short volume and stuff isn't suggesting that it's going to go too high. However, me personally, I can see AMC probably reaching maybe the $100 mark. Now, you may be wondering, where the hell is that figure come from? Now, I can see if this short squeeze happens and people hold the line, AMC can reach $100. Now, do I see AMC reaching $2,000 like some YouTubers are predicting? No, because of the market volume right now. There is too much market volume, I think, for that sum to happen. However, if I am wrong, let me know down below, because I am here to learn. And honestly, like, I'm just giving my opinion of what I have available to me and the sort of resource I have available to me. But what I can see is I can see a gamma squeeze, maybe on Friday actually, with that quadruple witching. That could happen on Friday, a potential gamma squeeze. Now, where I think the gamma squeeze could go, it could hit heights of $20, I think. Now, remember, gamma squeezes aren't as high as short squeezes, because the short squeeze is them covering positions. Well, so call options are them covering positions, but the short squeeze is them buying back positions. So there's quite a big difference between that. But it does drive the price up of AMC, because when there's supply, there is demand. And if there's a lot of demand in a product, in a stock, then that is going to consequently increase the price, because the supply is shorter than what the actual shares are on the market. So where I think AMC is going to go, I think 20 to 85 is a fair analysis within sort of, I'd say, a 1 month period. I can see this really like hitting heights of around $20 to $25 this month. If the squeeze happens, I can see it hitting $100. That is my price prediction. And, you know, take it as a pinch of salt. I'm not a financial advisor, but that is just all of the stuff that I have available to me. So some absolutely massive news came out very recently that AMC is due to open 25 new theatres in LA in this upcoming week. Now, this was produced on Sunday, and I know Josh touched about this yesterday. However, I wanted to just expand a bit further and go into a bit more detail. Now, with AMC opening theatres within LA, as we all know, LA is the entertainment capital of the world. LA is a very, very big revenue source for companies like AMC because a lot of people flood to LA for entertainment purposes. Now, the fact that AMC is able to reopen a lot of their movie theatres within LA, this is going to increase their profitability of AMC. And the fact that AMC is now making a sustainable revenue source through New York reopening and LA reopening is going to gradually start increasing the price of AMC as a fundamental stock as well. So you all have to take into account that even like AMC as a fundamental, as a long-term play, it's a COVID play as well. So what I mean by COVID play is that it's something that is going to increase in price post-COVID because they have been underwater. Us retail investors have managed to keep them above water with all of our investment having a back and forth with these hedge funders. So AMC is now in a very, very strong position. And they recently announced they raised $1 billion worth of capital, which is amazing. And it's been able to keep them afloat, which is just amazing. And, you know, I am very proud of this movement right here. I say this in every video, this AMC movement and GME movement as well. I am so proud to be a part of this because we have managed to help struggling companies and we have managed to keep them above ground, which is just amazing. And honestly, you know, I'm absolutely honoured to be a part of this movement. And with that being said, I hope you have all enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and let me know down below what you think AMC is going to do in the not so distant future. And also be sure to join our Discord so you can stay up to date with all the stock news that we have. It's completely free and you can connect with us and we can connect with all of you. So thank you for watching. This has been Sam from Train. See you in the next video on the channel. Take care, everyone.